Excited for the Tommy Fury fight?
I am indeed, yeah. I mean, it's a shame that we can't go out there and watch it.
James will be there.
Yeah, James will be there. He's watching it.
James can do a little video and.
A little bit jealous, to be honest, but yeah.
Who have you got your money on?
Thing is, I want Tommy Fury to win because I think Jake Paul's a fucking donut, right? First of all, but I'm gonna give him his credits because he can box, and he's not just a YouTube fighter. I think he's put in the craft. He's put in the time in his craft to actually, be competitive.
So do you think he'll win?
I think he'll give him a good run for his money for sure. I'm going to say Tommy Fury, but I don't think it will go to points, and I think Tommy Fury, if he connects right, he'll rock him, and
I think Tommy will win.
On that shit.
I think Tommy will
do
win.
it, Tommy. Let's go, man.
Let's go, Tommy.
Win.
for the sport of boxing.
Yeah.
I think there's a couple of things to sort of dissect. First of all, Tommy's way better than people think. And, even Tyson Fury did a video recently. Tommy can bang.
Yeah. And he's just got them wide shoulders.
You don't put TNT, his middle name is TNT. Like, he can hit, Tommy.
He's dynamite, man.
And he's been sparring for a very, very long time.
Yeah.
So Tommy to me is still the better boxer. Jake Paul is still not a very good boxer. He is training like crazy. Mm-hmm. He's doing everything right. His mindset is probably in a better place than Tommy's, and he's very used to now. He thrives off that energy and the build up and the audience, and he's done big events now, and he's triumphed in those events.
I definitely agree. Like, he thrives on that, being that underdog,
which can be it can be the sort of pinnacle. It can be the pinnacle thing that makes him win.
Sure. Yeah, I agree. I think
if you're nervous going into a fight and you don't we need the rounds to go on. We need it to get to 4 rounds, and then Tommy's going to be comfortable.
That's when you see who's the better boxer, who wants it more, who's got the engine, who has got the skill, and I think with Jake Paul, like he's learned from an early age. I think you see on YouTube of him boxing, tapping the punch bag.
Jake Paul.
He's done some.
No, he was. He did a video in 2017 to now, and he was terrible.
Yeah, he was terrible. But you can see the growth and the evolution that he's taken into.
That's like 4 years. Like, you got to, someone like Tommy's been brought up with it this whole life.
Yeah, of course.
The moment his dad would have got him on the pads when he was like 4 or 5, he would have done it.
Yeah.
So there's a big difference, but
they're both at a level where I think they're going to be very competitive, and some people say it's a 50-50 fight, and people can't predict this fight, but I think the bookies have Tommy Fury to win the fight.
Well, what I will say is they both got knockout power as well. So actually,
but
when you've got knockout power, all you've got to do is catch someone.
But Jake Paul's knocking out bums and old men. Do you know what I mean? So Tommy Fury's going through the grind. He's got his sort of amateur pedigree and he's going through the rankings in the right way. Whereas Jake Paul, he's just kind of like fighting old men. So you can't really compare that kind of career path to Tommy's.
You can't compare, but that knockout with what's his name? Tyron Woodley. That's a good knockout. It's
good.
But
it was just open. Do you know what I mean? So, but yeah, I'm not going to deny he's got some skill, and he's got some power and some speed, and that can be a deadly combination. And if he hits Tommy Fury square on a button, I just think Tommy could get rocked and could get taken out.
Interesting,
but he's
but
just
exciting.
got to. Yeah, it's exciting.
Do you know what? The one thing about it is it's going to be. It's a very, very exciting fight, and it's the first time that it's a very, very exciting fight that crosses over. It's a very, very exciting boxing fight. It's a very, very exciting social media fight.
Yeah.
It's a very, very exciting crossover between YouTube
and
an entertainment fight.
Yeah.
It kind of feels a little bit similar to the last time something like this came around was Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, exactly.
Not as big, but just
and I
that
agree.
kind of hype was building up.
100%. I think that hype has been created from Conor McGregor and Mayweather, but this is the next big fight where I kind of think it's going to transcend the sport in so many different ways, where you hear about boxing versus YouTube boxers. And now this is going to be the test of who really can, stand at the top. Because
and
to
the
be a
involvement
boxer,
of media as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
To be a boxer, you've got to go through, your amateur pedigree and go through the rankings to be a world champion. As a YouTuber, you can just create your own hype on social media platforms and get that kind of recognition, even though you don't have the pedigree of going through the skill and the craft. So that is going to be, for me, a big test of, boxers versus YouTube boxing.
Yeah, it's going to be good. I'm excited.
It's really cool.